Okay, today we're going to be doing a quick speaker shootout with this Fender Mustang LT25. I previously did the same shootout with the Fender Champion 20, and I also did a shootout between the Fender Champion 20 and the Mustang LT25. If you're looking for a cheap practice amp that really punches above its weight and is great for a plug-and-play option at home when you don't want to fire up your tube amps, or if you're just starting out, these are both available in the $100 range, and you can really make quite a difference with a speaker upgrade if you want to turn it into something more. I'm going to be showing you here photos of the Celestion TF0818 on the left and the Mustang stock LT25 speaker on the right. These are both 8-inch speakers. Take a look. Okay, as you can see, the Celestion is a massive speaker, really turns this into a beast that you can gig with if you want to. I'm not going to be able to capture gig volumes here, obviously, in this recording, but just take my word for it. Quilter, who makes wonderful amplifiers, uses this same Celestion speaker in their 8-inch combos and cabinets. Rated at 200 watts, these things can really crank it out and stay really clean and beefy. For the clean samples, I'm going to be just using the Fender Clean 01, the very first preset, and then for the dirty one, the second preset, which is Silky Solo. I've tweaked these a little bit, but basically it's based on the Fender Supersonic they call the Burn amplifier. It's a pretty decent drive tone for this little thing, but really where these amps shine, the Champion 20 and the Mustang LT25, is on the clean tones with the Fender Twin, the Princeton. Add some trem, some reverb, some delay. You can really get a nice big clean tone. Okay, so let's take a listen. First the clean, then the dirty. Okay, so similar results as I had with this same speaker swap with the Fender Champion 20, which is you really have to be in the room to feel the difference. In the audio recording, I think you could hear that the Celestion sounds bigger, it sounds thicker. It's definitely got a more prominent mid-range, whereas Fender, their stock speakers, as you would expect from Fender, have a little bit more of a mid-scoop to them. Celestions obviously tend to have a little bit more of a mid-presence. The other thing that's really hard to capture on a video like this is what this thing sounds like cranked, as I indicated before. it really starts to open up on the clean tones, especially when you turn this thing up. And again, if you're thinking about whether this is worth it for you, you know, the speaker, I think I paid $40 for it used. For that, I think it's a no-brainer. If you get these amps used for $100, you throw another 40 into it, you've got something. You can't compare anything else for 140 to this kind of tone. But if you're going to be playing mostly at homes at lower volumes, probably not worth it to do the upgrade, frankly. If you're going to take this as a grab and go, you know, it weighs like 14 pounds. You could lift it with one finger. Pretty hard to beat, and I think it would be worth it in that case. If you have questions, throw them in the comments below. As always, thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time.